Leg Game Reviewer, and welcome to my channel. Arkham Knight PC going back to sale. Yeah, let's look at that. Let's take a look at that. This is a thing which I'm really interested because, I'll be honest, I don't like Warner Brothers, and yeah, they got involved in, what do you call them? Fuck, come on, open up. Let's see here, the store. Come on, open up. Ah, good, alright. This is a company which I hate, I do not trust, and I'm not going to trust them with any game they're involved with, and that means Mad Max as well. And even what the fuck? Arkham Knight? Oh, there it is. Okay, perhaps it's not completely in sale now. Maybe it will. Yeah, October 28 will be re-released for the PC platform. So, okay, it's not up yet, but it's en route. This is a game which well, not a game, but this is a company, a publisher, which I wish every other, I would say especially big companies, take a look at this and take a lesson, a real hard look with what lesson you can get from that one. I hate Warner Brothers. Their reputation with me is completely done. I don't even trust Mad Max anymore. I'm currently doing a Let's Play on that, but I know this is what's wrong with this. I know, as a person who paid the game, it could break. How fucked up is that? You buy a game, you know it's gonna break, but you buy it anyways. Looks interesting, I love the game, it is fun, even though it's really repetitive. But this is a game, it's the same thing with Warner Brothers when they did with Batman Arkham Origin. The game was broken, it wasn't fixed for a year. At least this time it's not the same company that fixed the... it's not Avalanche who fixed it. But it took like a year to fix it. And the same thing happens with Mad Max right now. There's currently a bug which can break. I mean, you use the map and for some whatever reason, your objectives or whatever, you got to use the map, you got to use like that stuff and that feature which is kind of really needed, and if you don't have that, you're screwed. You're basically screwed. There's nothing. There's also some save corruption thing going on with the game. They know that. And what did they do? Oh, there's going to be a patch release soon in a couple of weeks. Couple of weeks? When you buy the game on Steam, do they tell you that? No, you have to look for it. You have to research. You have to do your work. Should not be like that. Honestly, Mad Max should have been brought out of sale. Same thing with this one, but it's not. I don't trust Warner Brothers anymore. Now it's going to go back on the 28th, and I really hope other companies will look at that game to say, you know what? Arkham Knight really fucked up. Games that are released way too soon are way too dangerous. Like, especially on PC. I can't tell you what happens exactly on PC. What did they have to do? All I know, it takes a lot more effort, a lot more coding, a lot more time to release on PC. You take a console, you have that hardware, and that hardware. That's it. You even got the code because Microsoft or Sony or Nintendo gave you the codes to work with. They give you support and help. With PC, it's not that. You got coding, but that's it. You got like thousands of coding of different hardware, I mean. You got, like, for example, graphic cards. You got ATI and NVIDIA. Those are the two biggest ones. They are fucking huge. Those two are completely different. You also have Intel, the integrated chipsets from, like in motherboards. You also got Matrox. You also got different kind of models from going to the GTX 980, to the 670, to the 500, to the 400. You got to figure out all that shit. With hardware, you know what the strengths are. You know what your limits are. It's done. This is your engine. You already know that. But for PC, you got so many types of hardware that you can't even gauge the limits. Well, I can use Tessellation in that kind of card or that kind of hardware, and I can't use it in XYZ hardware. With PC, you got so much. What the fuck? You don't even know where to begin with for like. This is what goes like through my mind because I'm not a coder, I'm not a programmer, but it should be way more difficult here. There's like thousands of hardware. There's thousands of things like tesselation, for example, like the thing that you see in games that is like the hair going back and forth. For whatever reason, like my card, for example, is not good with that. The GTX 670, it really doesn't work like that. It's really not good. Shadows, they are not really welcome with GTX cards, with NVIDIA cards. I can't tell you above the 670, I don't have one, but with my card I have to almost turn it off or put it to a medium or low setting. Doesn't matter, it's almost cosmetic things that I really almost don't really notice after some time. There are other things that you have to tweak sometimes in your game on PC because your card, well, it doesn't work well. On console, you don't have to mess with that. Nothing at all. You have X hardware, this is the settings that you're going to get. A lot of times in games on consoles, you don't even have graphic settings. Not like I do on PC. You do have one, but not like I do on PC. I get like thousands of settings in there. I do have to mess with it sometimes. It doesn't mean that it says medium that it's going to run like perfectly. No. This is a preset from the developer. There's usually like 10 or 20 kinds of settings other than the one that other than the presets, for example. So yeah, really not good. And that's what happens with gaming today. So like when you compare console to PC, which is totally different. I know there's a lot of work involved here, and like even the UI can change for fucking sake. This is really weird. Oh man, I wish the best of luck for Warner Brothers, because this is going to be weird as a message, but even though I don't trust them, you know what? Sometimes it takes someone to go down the barrel to learn from their mistakes. Totally unrelated, but well, yeah, it is kind of related. Someone who knows who is drunk, like who's like an alcoholic. You may tell him 10,000 times, you're going to screw up. Keep drinking and it's not going to be good. You're spending your money for nothing. You're taking bad decisions. You're doing this and you're doing that, which is really not good. And it's not good for you. It's not good for everyone around it. They don't care. They have to hit the barrel. They have to, I don't know. They really have to hit the barrel fucking hard. As in, kill someone with a car. It could be anything for them. For them, they have to consider, well, you know what? I can't be lower than this. Now it's time to learn from my mistake because there's no turning back. My back is on the wall right now. I can't go further than this. I think that's what happened. I guess. I could be wrong here. I think that's what happened with Warner Brothers. It is a bad move, what they did before, releasing a game that's broken. They knew about it. Customers knew about it as well. Warner Brothers now, they know that PC gamers, along with other gamers as well, especially the ones that are on YouTube, and well, I would say especially PC gamers, but not them specifically, but people are smart. They just underestimated their customers, which is something you should not, like, you should never do that. Never underestimate them, because you think they'll be stupid and they're just going to go away. That's what happens with me. And that's what happened with me, because I bought Mad Max out of, it might be really fucking bad because Warner Brothers is in it, and I don't know what's their involvement in Mad Max. My trust is zero with them. And, yeah, we get this. I mean, it's going to go back on sale. Will it be successful? I would be really interested to know what were their figures before the whole shit. And after this one. Like in January, for example. I really hope they're going to release the sell figures. And what were the sell figures before? Anyways, I'm just going to stop babbling now. Yeah. See you later.